What is the best Black Swan deck after just a couple of days? Is it Thanos? Is it Bounce? Is it something else? Welcome in, folks. For those who don't know, my name is Guest, also known as ItsGuestGaming, and I want to show you a deck that I really hoped was going to do well, and honestly surprised the ever-living everything out of me. This is a little movers deck. If you have small pieces that move and scale, we don't necessarily need a big giant, Hercules and Spider-Man 2099 and even a Heimdall. It's just about getting the scalings and the timings done while also protecting your cards. Take a look at this. We're gonna dive into what I think is one of the more fun versions of a move deck. Even with the new version of Beast, this is still going to work because it isn't dependent on keeping that reduction repeatedly. It's about using Black Swan a little bit differently. So the synergy between Black Swan and Beast in here is important because we're looking to get very specific cards bounced regularly, and we still want to try to use Beast on 3 for a drop on turn 4. That is the strategy behind this deck, and in the gameplay you'll see exactly how we make that work. We want to bring everybody over into the same lane, bounce it on turn 3, drop it down again on turn 4. This time now you can look at Black Swan, then bring it all back again, maybe with the Falcon. You can do it on turn 5, even have it all go down on that turn. But the idea is you can move and pick up the Human Torch, the Dagger, however you basically wish to, and Vulture ends up being kind of a secondary backup play, but he's a little bit beefier. So if you aren't getting the bounce elements early, look, a 3/8 is nothing to sneeze at on turn 4. Dropping him down with a Ghost Spider or an Iron Fist, then starting the routine on turn 5, getting them picked up with either the Falcon and then playing down the Black Swan, getting some extra movement pieces. This little movers deck did incredibly well. You will see a mix of gameplay, of course, which is going to feature some of the 3/4 Beast, but just like we did in the last video, it still works with the 2/2 because of the rhythm in how you play those cards on the following turn. So take a look at the gameplay here. You'll see exactly how the deck runs. I'm going to throw the stats up here from Untapped, which is a mix of both versions of Old Beast and New Beast, all combined into one. It did incredibly well. That's why I wanted you to see how we can take a move deck and take Black Swan's ability and the New Beast ability and make it actually really, really fun. So if you enjoy these kinds of decks, if you enjoy this type of content, as always, let me know down in the description. You'll see the deck codes, copy it, give it a shot, and comment as well. Let me know if you like this deck and what substitutions maybe you would try to run for this deck too. Thank you so much, everyone, and please enjoy the gameplay. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Yeah, no, we're doing well. Quake Gaming Big Brain, 100%. Definitely. That was a good Quake play. Changing death and deactivation. Very, very smart play. No, don't play there. Oy. Damn. Ooh, a move around, double move around flooded could be fun. We missed here, but if we play Cloak into the flooding, it should move with it. Groot? Wow, that's a choice. Hey, Dresden, what's going on? Welcome back in, man. trying to think. Yeah, that'll help compensate the Iron Fist a bit. Because we'll lose Iron Fist, but Dagger will at least keep a 3. And then we can move things around into it if we need to. Dagger just went boom, 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 boom. Ooh. Alright. That feels good. Give it +2 power. This to this to this to this and this. Moving all of the things. Go. Iron Fist goes on down, plays into there, hits over the Human Torch. It goes from 4 to 8. Then it goes again because Ghost Spider is going to yank it over there and going yoink. It's going to go over across the battlefield, over to the left-hand side into the Icebox, go from 8 to 16. Nico is going to add on 4 and then give another +2 over to Kyera, who's going to protect everything in Orcus Forge, giving 11 into Orcus Forge, where Magneto's then going to pull the Beast on over to take back the Orcus Forge for our end, even though it gives them the Flooded. We win.
Victory.
We don't want that. Not today, no. That one hurts. Ugh. That hurts too. This to Vulture to Doctor Strange. Ooh, the cool Sentinel. Love this one. Hey, Beardy! Using the Amazon Prime once again with us. Thank you so much, good sir. Greatly appreciate you. One and two. Thank you so much for using. That's what, number 1 for us. Woohoo! Welcome officially to the guest list. Ooh. This is fun. And then we go Black Swan Falcon. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Doctor Strange takes the Vulture, moves it into Mojo World. Cloak, where we then can move the Vulture again. Then we Black Swan and Falcon. Bring cards back into the hand. They have a similar idea. If they're running Sentinel, this is probably a Loki build because it's Agent 13. Okay. Now we go 1, 2, 3. Pick up all the things. And then choose where we want bad things to happen. They drop down just a cable. So I'm probably gonna need 8 in there, just in case if it's a, what do you call it? Are we expecting Jeff in there at all? Is it a trap? That's a trap. This is a 1. Like, this is the worst possible card I could have right now. It's like the worst combo. I don't feel good about it. I'm fearful of Jeff. Jeff worries me. No Jeff? Okay. So now it's a tiebreaker. And I'm pretty high in Savage Land. Iron Man goes 16.
Iron Man.
And a Raptor. We take it. Thank you, Black Swan. I think move decks have some of the best potential in Marble Snap. And it is a crazy amount of mechanics. Because it's all PEMDAS. That's how I look at it. Y'all remember PEMDAS, right? I can't be the only one. That's how I think of move decks. I'll stick to Zoo. We were running Zoo earlier. Ask the chat. We were running Zoo earlier. There's nothing wrong with running Zoo. There is nothing wrong with running Zoo. Why am I playing the Cloak out? Because I am going to put Human Torch into Lemuria on the turn after I have Black Swan. So I'm going to bounce Black Swan and Nico back into my hand. Yes, order of operations, right? Cloak needs to be on anything before. Human Torch, I want to get moved and cheap. Either one of those two is fine. Yes, the fix for Black Swan has officially come on in. We're actually going to do this. So let me redo how all that just looked, right? I need this back so I can have cheap 1-drops again. But the other way I can do that is temporarily right now. So I have Iron Fist, which is going to move my Human Torch from there into the middle lane, and we're going to bounce it all back so that way no matter what, I have cheap 1-drops. Frankly, guess would think of me if I hadn't known it. This is true. Because now those are 4, and now those are free. The 1-drops that are. Black Swan going down to a 2/5. Can't call it a bad thing. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, snap.
We have good things ahead of us, my friends. Because look, these will all be free. Because we're going to go 1, 2. So, just got to think where. We need to actually do this here to leave open as much space for movements as possible. So no matter what card we get next, it will help dictate everything else. Nakia. Human Torch. This looks like it was a bastard attempt and failed draw on Phoenix Force. So let's figure out where we want our power where. We have 2 different ways that we can move power into different places. Either way, you become an 8 and you become an 8. So it's a matter of which 8 do we want where. I think there's only 2 answers. So we're gonna hit. Oh, okay. So we hit Iron Fist into Human Torch, and then Vulture into Ghost Spider. And we go for 8s there. Leave the tie in Lemuria. and go from there. Because we don't want to ramp up the Kraven, but we want a better chance everywhere else. 1, 2. Vulture. Ghost Spider. Doctor Strange does jack fuck all. Got it. I like what I'm seeing in this deck. If I don't have Kyera, do you think Kraven would fit, or are you playing too many Killmongers right now? Hilarious, couldn't talk. Music was nonstop. Yeah, buddy. Congratulations, King. Gotta love when those happen. I had that yesterday morning. Gotta love when we get good raids. This is where we share the community, share the love. By the way, if you don't know, be back here February 27th. Specifically, February 27th. Why? Twitch drops. Coming back. You all know the deal. I don't have to say more than that. February 27th. Twitch drops. Oh, yeah. Don't believe me? Open the game. It's not announced on the website, but it is announced in-game. Hello, Quinjet. You make things interesting in the rickety bridge. Do I still have the page open? No, I don't, but I can get it open. Wait, hold on. I'll open the page back up. There. There. If you want the link to take a look at the full breakdown, there you go. Okay, so we're now at the tactic of needing to just bounce by cheap. We're not doing anything. Because we have the Kyera, right? The Kyera is just there for a good time. Show me a 1-drop. That'd be great. No, that's not a 1-drop, but I can make things work. Because now we bounce you back, which sends on turn 5. We can drop down Ghost Spider, Vulture, Cloak, all the friends.
Squad's still a little light.
Okay. Squad's a little light. I understand that. That's fair. Completely fair. Ooh. Boy. Let's do... I'd like to... is there a way I can get Black Swan down, too? Because that extra movement from the cloak would be really critical.
Opponent snapped.
Let's avoid the rickety bridge. I'm gonna put a dino in. Okay. So now this is definitely a rickety page. You can choose what you want to do. That's the best part now. Because if you want to drag into here, that's 13. That gives me 17. In the biggest case scenario, Devil Dino can come on down and move up into here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a MODOK deck. Oh, but that's by Maria Hill. So Quinjet. Okay, so it's just a straight up double Moon Girl Dino type thing. Maybe She-Hulk. That goes 13. That helps to cancel this a bit. If we go... Boom. 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 I think the Iron Fist actually wins in the rickety bridge. because of Kyara. Boom. Okay, so we win the rickety bridge, but that 15 power, I think we're still good. Yep. That brings 18 power over. We're good. Thank you, Kyara.
Victory.
Yay.